I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. The Detroit pool party victim cousin tells what really happened that night. Salute to the chat. Salute to all of my moderators. Salute to the replay gang. Now, I've done a demonstration about the recent tragedy at the Detroit pool party. And I asked the question, who was in the wrong? Now, I still feel like the suspect, he definitely was wrong. And I feel like his mom was wrong as well. Now, I had a chance to listen to one of the victim's cousin, and she goes into detail everything that took place, what it was about. So, and if any family members, if any friends, if anybody that's close to the story, that knows the story, would like to come up on the panel with me, I'll drop a link and you all are welcome to join me on the panel. And I want to give my condolences to the families of everybody that lost their lives. So once again, if any of the family members, if the cousin, if you're watching, and if you would like to come up on my panel, just let me know down there in the chat and I will welcome you up on my panel. And if you're catching this on the replay, just let me know, hey, Shank Rock, I'm the family member, I'm the cousin that's in the video, or I'm a friend and I would like to come up on your next demonstration that you having so I could give my opinion. But let's get into what the cousin has to say about what took place. And it is a long video, so because of YouTube rules, I have to stop it and talk about what's going on in the video. So don't get mad at me and be like, man, Shank Rock, will you just sit your funky ass down and let the video play? YouTube rules won't allow. But enough of me talking. Let's get into what the cousin has to say. Salute to the chat. I will come down there to the chat. Y'all just give me a minute.
Hey, that bitch idiot did the crackhead of this shit. I swear to God.
I would never go.
Where my breeze? Do you just go upstairs?
No.
And then they go titties?
No, it's the key. I don't like no shit like that. I could have sworn I brought my breeze over here.
So, I'm here with the ladies that I'm taking the live with. Some of them was with me, some of them wasn't. We all friends and things like that. Family members and things like that. And we just like everybody else putting their own story out there. We just gonna put the real story out there. And we just tired of social media for real. And how we was just feeling the night at my cousin's house, it was just like time for her story to get told. So we gonna tell the story. Okay, we was all having a good ass time at the pool party. It came about what, 9:40? And we was like, we was finna cruise down the party. The party was the day party. It was from 2 to 10. So about motherfucking 9:40 and shit like that. We had told the DJ like, I had told the DJ like, fuck it, we got these couple more minutes, nigga. You better, no, I said you got these couple more minutes, nigga. You better bang this motherfucker out with these, you gotta bang this motherfucker out with 5 good ass songs before you do it. That's what I said. Banged out songs. The very last song we played, This bitch ass nigga had. This bitch ass nigga
Let's
had.
not forget she talked crazy to me first.
Oh,
Before
right.
everything
Before
Before
happened.
shit
everything
was
happened.
wrong.
She told me shut the fuck up because I didn't want her son with me no more.
Right. That was daytime.
That was right before it got dark. It was right
Right.
before that stuff happened with
Right.
Pookie husband.
Right.
Probably like 15 minutes before that.
Okay. Right. That happened. Then after that, her son pushed a girl in the pool and her motherfucking leg got fucked up. That happened. Then right after that, that nigga seen my cousin who hosted the party, Angie. They had seen her and two people that we know. Oh my bad. They had seen Angie. Yeah, he had seen Angie and my two cousins. My cousin and her husband did some with Angela,
Which is the first man that got stabbed.
which is the first man that got stabbed. That's why everybody getting confused on, oh, y'all jumping his mama, y'all jumping his mama. No, y'all got it all wrong. He started this shit in the backyard. That's what we're telling y'all. The first body happened, first stabbing happened in the backyard.
So she's saying that for those that think that they started it by jumping on his mom, she's like, no, he started all of this chaos by pushing people in the pool, squirting people with the water pow pow. He started this, according to the victim's cousin. So for those that keep saying, but Shank, they jumped on his mom. No, no, no. Not according to the cousin of one of the victims. And I believe her. I believe her. I believe her. I see the chat. I'm very close to my sons, but I would not go to a pool party unless it was family. Now, according to what the cousin is saying, that everybody there was family and, close to the family. So he wasn't a family member, the suspect that did the, hitting up, but the cousin and all the ones that got hit up, they all were family. And I think that's why he was so, I guess, cocky with it, because he felt like nobody was going to do anything to him. That's just my opinion on it, y'all. That's just my opinion. Let me welcome to the Rock Squad. Appreciate you for the membership, Shanita. Appreciate you for the membership. Okay, let me come back to it. I don't party with my kids except for a family functions. I wonder who he was there with. So the guy, I know that him and this guy right here, the one that he ended up unaliving, they are cool with each other. They are cool with each other. So that's how he ended up there. He knows the people at the party that he hit up. Let me come back.
Nobody knew BJ was stabbed. Nobody knew BJ didn't even know he was stabbed. You feel me? So it's just like everybody putting their own mix in here, and they don't really know the real truth. You get what I'm saying? So after he did that shit or whatever, everybody was telling him like, bye, leave, like leave. My cousin was telling him to leave and shit like that. They was telling his mama to take him out.
So after the first hit up, they was telling him to leave. Salute Batty Reacts. Salute Batty Reacts. Appreciate you for pulling up with us. But I see you, Manny and Candy. But they was telling him to leave after the first hit up. He don't leave. He stays there. I see you, Miss Cheeks.
The girl said something to my cousin Pookie, and her and my cousin Pookie, the lady, his mama said something to my cousin Pookie, who wife, who husband got stabbed, and they start arguing, and then everybody split it apart. Me and Titi came over there like, what's going on? What's going on? We didn't even know BJ was stabbed, or that Erica took BJ through the house away from the situation. So everything, that situation was like, it was already solved. You get what I'm saying? He was supposed to have been leaving. Y'all not understanding that though. Like he supposed to have been left when that happened. Right after that happened, my cousin was flipping the motherfucking tables, and she was mad, but she was really flipping the tables because she was looking for her stuff because she was trying to rush her husband to the hospital. Okay, that happened. Now, after that happened, they sitting up here. The lady, me and Titi walked up on the lady and we asked her like, "What's going on?" Because we was lost on what happened. So, because we was all having a good time, we was all finna leave. We didn't know, like, nobody got stabbed or anything like that. Like we said, my cousin didn't even know he was stabbed. My cousin husband didn't know he was stabbed either. So we went past all that. Now he's sitting up here. My cousin flipped the table. This last table that my auntie and them was sitting at, where they was collecting the money at the door. She flipped that table. When she flipped that table, no, I'm missing a part. I just skipped over the part. Me and TT walked up to her because we had seen my cousin Pookie like fired up and shit. We was asking her like what was going on, but she wasn't saying nothing because she was trying to find her stuff. But then we walked up to her because we seen people holding her back. The lady, the mama, and we asked her like what was going on, and she was like, respectfully, y'all bitches get out of my face because I take it there with any of y'all hoes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Any of y'all little hoes. That's what she was saying, like calling us young hoes and shit like that.
And that's the mother. And that's what I spoke on in my previous demonstrations about these sorry, funky ass mothers. I can't stand these funky ass mothers. Children should not be in the room while she is talking about this. The fact that he hit someone he was allegedly friends with shows he came to the party with ill intentions. That's facts. You know everybody at the party is family and friends. You ain't in the penitentiary. See, this is the thing what happens to a lot of guys that do time. A lot of guys that do time, even guys that don't do time. A lot of guys that been locked up, they come home. They come home with this jail mentality. They come home with this prison mentality. In the penitentiary, in the county jail, yeah, you got to keep one of them things up on you. You might have to keep 2 or 3 of them up on you in the penitentiary. But a pool party is not the penitentiary. Loosen up. Come on. Salute, Nikki. Niece and too emotional. I see you, Mandy. Salute, Yolanda. Yes, I couldn't even concentrate because of the background. She's so busy trying to be on camera. This is crazy. I see y'all. Exactly. I see y'all right speaking facts. I mean, you ain't in the penitentiary. But guys, they go and they come back, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all. A lot of the guys, they really don't even be built like that. A lot of the guys in the penitentiary wasn't moving like that. A lot of guys in central booking and in the county jail wasn't moving like that. See, people think just because somebody went to prison, somebody done time, or somebody was locked up, people automatically assume that they real and they official. Nah. The official guys, the real ones that done time or been locked up, they don't move like that. A official dude, a certified dude that done time, he ain't gonna have no banger with him at no pool party amongst friends. Come on, man. Y'all killing me.
And then she was like, me and TT looked at each other like, and we looked back at that bitch like, oh, okay. We walked away. When we walked away, whatever, we was still at the Pookie. So Pookie flipped over the last table. When she flipped over that last table, the mama turned around and was like, bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about you flipping over no motherfucking tables, bitch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So
See, right there, the mom, that's why the mom shouldn't have been there in the first place. The mom shouldn't have been there in the first place. These are young people. These are youngins, young men, young women. They operate completely different from how we as elders operate. They get to doing stuff like that. Number one, they can't handle their liquor. Now, is it an excuse for the young ones that act like that? No, it's not an excuse. But as an elder, as somebody that is old, wiser, and seasoned, why put yourself in that predicament? Shank Rock ain't going around a bunch of young ninjas. I ain't gonna do it. Why? Shank Rock funky ass might not make it up out of there alive, or Shank Rock's funky ass might be going to the penitentiary right along with them youngins. So I know I ain't putting myself in this predicament. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's my daughters. I don't care if it's my son. I don't care if it's my nephews, my nieces. I can't entertain this. I can't. So the mom definitely was out of pocket when those young girls, young ladies started throwing temper tantrums and all that. She should have de-escalated it and said, "Son, can you give me a lift home? Son, can I have your keys so I can get up out of here?" This is why. This is why a lot of young people don't respect a lot of older people. Because as older people, as the elders, we do have to give respect. We gotta respect the younger generation. I don't care how you dress it up. But Shank Rock, look, as elders and what we know and what we've been through, we gotta give the younger generation, we gotta give them respect. We should not be in their world. Now, we should have that much sense to respect them in their world. That pool party was a young folks' world. And you know they going to do what they do. That's the first lesson in respecting the younger crowd. Stay out of their way. Get the hell from around them. Let them do their thing. We was young. We ain't want no old people telling us how to do our thing. Let these young folks do their thing. So the mom was straight out of pocket. But the mom was there with her go hard son. I'll tell you what the mom thinking. She's there with her go hard son. The mom ain't shit. The mom is a funky ass hoe. Real talk. So she there with her go hard son. So she got her chest on swole. He got his chest on swole. He pushing people in the pool. He squirting people with the water joints. So the mom and the son walking around with their chest on swole, waiting for something to pop off. And like y'all said, he came there with ill intentions. Ain't nowhere in the world you gonna have a shank on you at a pool party. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'm gonna come to the chat, y'all. I'm coming.
He like, bitch, what's up? What's up? What's up? Bitch, she was acting like she was on it. She like, I beat y'all bitches ass. Like she was just like threatening motherfuckers basically. You feel me? After her son that already stabbed this nigga, this girl husband. Like y'all wrong as hell for that. And then we get to the front. Me, TT, Corey, Erica. We all get to the front. But we get walking to the front or whatever. Um, Juan was up there in the grass, and Erica was telling him to move back. Like, go ahead on, Juan, woo, woo. So, as she telling him to move back, he was like, bitch, move. He punched her in her shit so motherfucking hard that we all stopped. So, Corey started pushing TT back. That's what y'all see in the video when we was all on the grass and stuff. He was pushing her back like, go ahead, because I don't want this bitch ass nigga to hit you because I'm going to kill him. Period. So, that's how that happened. She moved back. All that happened. Nah, we sitting up here. After he hit my cousin Erica, I went to the back and I was like, Angela, come and check your nigga. Y'all heard me in the video. Like, check this nigga, check this nigga.
You didn't even go to the back.
So yeah, I was yelling, but I did go halfway to the back because they was all walking out the party. They was all cleaning up the party because the party was ending. So as I'm coming back to the front, I see the lady sneak TT or whatever. So I didn't know it was TT she had snuck because it was dark on that side where they was at. So I didn't know it was TT she had snuck. And then all the niggas was right there and they was all crowded. So as they was breaking up the fight in the front, when we was coming up there, before he had hit Erica, he had stabbed Kari. Kari was coming to the back, but I didn't see him. Erica hadn't seen them, and he was like, this bitch ass nigga had stabbed me. He's like, I'm good, I'm good. The whole time he was never good. You feel me? So as we go to the front, when we go to the front, TT and the girl, when we go to the front, we seen the girl sneak TT. I seen the girl sneak TT, but I didn't know it was TT. So I just seen her reach over and you feel me? She's sneaking somebody. So by the time I get over there, I'm like, is this my cousin? Is this TT she's fighting? Angela like, no. I say, Angela, that's the fuck it is, TT. That's when y'all see me in the video and I grabbed her hair. So I'm grabbing her hair. Bitch, let my cousin go. So this at the time, they was both just holding each other. Wasn't no hits going on. Everybody was just holding each other. So um everybody like TT let her go. By the time TT let her go, they're like, y'all, this bitch TT like this bitch holding me. Like let me go. But like the old girl said in the other video, that bitch hit TT first. She snuck TT first. And bitch, you spit on her. Bitch, how you think one about that to you? You fighting the wrong motherfucker.
So the mom hit TT first, and the mom spit on her. Mom shouldn't have put herself in that predicament. Let me grab your comment real quick, Nene. Nene says, I agree, Shank, but I was in a situation where some youngins tried to jump on my sons and I had to jump in, but this was at a baseball game. Completely, totally different. You know, a baseball game is a family outing. That's a family event. So you wasn't in the wrong, Nene. A baseball game is for the young. A baseball game is for the old. You know, like you said, some youngins try to get at your sons, so you gonna jump in. To me, that's self-defense. So I feel you, Nene. I'm with you. And I'm on the cousin side, because like the cousin said, how would y'all feel? How would y'all have reacted if it had happened to y'all family members? So I'm with the cousins. You goddamn right. As peaceful as Shank Rock is, if it pop off, I mean, I got to defend who I came with. I got to defend my family if it pop off.
And you at the party with all family though.
It's all our family here. It's all our. He know this all our family. He know this my cousin party. He know this. This is first time being around me.
No,
I don't know that nigga.
We done been around him before.
Where?
When Angela was with him the first time.
I ain't never been around that nigga. I ain't never been around that nigga until that day. That's my first time seeing that nigga in person. No faking. And I never fucked with him off the simple fact of him telling my motherfucking baby daddy that shit. You get what I'm saying? Bitch, you don't even know me. You telling my motherfucking business. You being messy. You a messy ass nigga at that. So, first and foremost, back to the story. After motherfucking he done stabbed Kari, after he done motherfucking TT and the girl start fighting. Y'all see me holding her hair in the video. As I'm holding her hair in the video, I'm like, bitch, let my cousin go. She's still holding TT. TT not hold her no more. Cause they done pulled TT off of her. But TT like, I swear to God, like y'all let this bitch still got me. Like, let me go. Like this bitch still got me. So me and TT had this thing where she called my name more than once. It's like, bitch, get this bitch. I'm not playing. Get this bitch. So she like, Koya, I ain't going. I grabbed that bitch. Bitch, let my cousin go. Bitch, let my cousin go. Before she even called my name, I had already grabbed her. But Titi hadn't seen my face grabbing her. And she was like, Koya. She like, hit this bitch. Like, hit this bitch. I didn't. Bitch. That's when I hit her eye open. I split her eye open. When I hit her again the second time, that's when I split her forehead up. So I'm like, I ain't going, I ain't going. I'm walking around the car. As I'm walking around the car, this nigga sitting up here, y'all people. As Corey getting in face like, nigga, if my bitch fighting, don't touch her. Don't touch her. If my girl fighting, don't touch her. Respectfully, nigga, don't touch her. And that's any nigga, don't touch her. If she going already. You feel me? Don't touch her. Let her do her thing. As they fighting or whatever, this bitch sitting up here, motherfucking vision in his pocket. Corey like, nigga, I'm down behind my nigga. I got a whole 30 on my arm. Feel me? Nigga, I'm on that. I'm on that. As he talking, as Corey talking in front of his face, this nigga fishing in his pocket. Y'all see him in the video. He's fishing in his pocket. He opening up his knife. I'm right here the whole time, but I'm seeing all this shit going on. But I didn't never see him open up the knife and all that. We never knew he had a fucking knife in his hand, y'all. The shit, it was so much shit going on out there. We never knew he had a fucking knife in his hand. And I just had a baby, so I was sober. I was sober as hell. So, like, after getting through it in the pool and shit like that, I was sober. So, it was just like, we was out there, like, just shit just everywhere. As we sitting out there, we like, um, we asking them, like, Corey asked him, like, nigga, don't touch my bitch. That's, as he said that and shit like that, this nigga fish in his pocket, he opened up his knife. Next thing you know, as Titi was walking around, but she wasn't even about to fight. She wasn't even walking up to fight the lady. She was done fighting. She was finna walk away. She was finna walk away. She was done fighting the bitch because the bitch had been walked away. She was just like, let me go. Like, y'all got all these cameras out here. My motherfucking hair out. Y'all got me fucked up. She was trying to walk away. So as she was walking away and shit like that, Corey was about to, like, walking on behind her because he didn't know what she was doing, but he protected her. As he about to walk behind her, this nigga said, "Bitch ass nigga." We thinking he punched him, y'all. Whole time he stabbed this man. Y'all feel me? So Corey like, So Titi like, nigga, did you just hit my nigga? So y'all see me and Titi walking up because we finna bang, bitch. One bang, we all bang. Bitch, we finna bang with this nigga. Fuck it. Alright, we throwing hands out through this bitch. We grew up fighting niggas. Let's go. So we walking towards him. We finna fight him. As we walking up towards him, Corey was like, Titi's like, you hit my nigga? Soon as she said that, Corey was like, no, that nigga stabbed me. I stopped 1 inch step. This TT, this the nigga over here, this TT, this me right here. As I'm right here or whatever, I was like, I stopped. I was walking up. We was walking up together. Me and Titi was walking up together. As we was walking up together, we stopped. As I stopped, Titi was still walking up, and she turned her head when I was like, "Oh my God, he did." After Corey saying like he stabbed him, he was like, "This bitch ass nigga stabbed me." He said it a few times. So Titi finally turned her head. When she turned her head, he was like, "You too, bitch."
What do y'all have to say now? For those that feel like it was justified on what he did, it was justified because they attacked his mom. What do you all feel now? Batty React says Natty 100. That's the most disrespectful thing you can do to somebody. Damn shame. And also, a lot of people can't handle their liquor. But if you think about it, I know our liquor store name is Wines and Spirit. There you go. There you go. Salute, Freshie. Now, no, I didn't post it, but it's all over social media. The video footage of this is all over social media. If anybody would like to become a member, just click on the link that my moderator, Capricorn Chronicles, dropped in the chat. Whoa. So he hit them two just off GP for no reason at all. For no reason at all. It wasn't justified. What this coward done at this pool party was not justified. It's no way around it. If y'all know, y'all know. After hearing what happened Mom should be arrested also because this happened because of her. Facts. Facts. Mom should be arrested. Mom was a willing participant in it. Mom instigated it. If you can't handle your liquor, please stay home. That's all I'm saying. And that's facts, Candy. That's facts. It was over. Him and his mom should have just left. And they had an ample amount of time to leave. Because like she said, he had already hit somebody up. And so everybody thinking that he gonna leave. He was supposed to have got up out of there. But he came back. He hung around. It's like, dude, you were supposed to got up out of there. You wanted, like you said, he came to that pool party with ill intentions. He came to the pool party with the intent to hurt somebody. He was a you know what ninja. If you want to protect your mom, throw hands, not weapons. And that's facts. And from what I'm understanding, the mom was throwing hands. Let mom continue to throw them hands. She out there throwing them hands, so let her throw them hands. But she on the news like she don't know what happened. Exactly, Jasmine. Exactly. Just pissed me off. It really does, Jasmine, and everybody else, because stuff like this could have been prevented. Like I said, I understand situations happen. Like for the cousin right here, she had to defend her people. For the family members, they had to defend their people. So they were in the right. You know, things do happen, but you gotta know how to de-escalate these situations. It don't make you weak. It don't make you less of a man. It don't make you soft. It don't. If you can't just de-escalate a fight, if you can't walk away from a fight, if you can't let certain things slide, you ain't no man. You ain't no woman. Because a real man and a real woman would have let this slide. They would have, first of all, they would have been got up out of there. They wouldn't have never even went. A real mother, a woman, she wouldn't have never went in there. She would have been like, oh, hell no. I ain't going in there. Because I know something is bound to pop off. Yep, he was looking for trouble. She shouldn't have been there from the jump. Good morning. Salute, Quinita. This is exactly why I have told my sons and daughters to pay attention to the vibe in the room. Once it changes, it's time to leave. Facts. That's facts. Check that vibe. Check the temperature. If it's alcohol, if it's drugs, get up out of the room. if it's alcohol and it's drugs, get up out of that room. Why bring a weapon? He was wrong. Exactly, Candy. The young women was being more mature than the 70-year-old. Facts. This could have all been avoided. First, the fact they were in an Airbnb on the east side in the hood, a crowd of youngins drinking, and the mother should have not been there. I don't do crowds or youngins. That's facts. That's facts, Detroit finest.
Where the fuck was my cousin wrong at? When he put his motherfucking hands on her.
Where was she wrong at?
Where was she wrong at when he was out there stalking bitches?
Stabbing people. She just stabbed his whole her whole ass uncle. Is you cool? The fuck?
Kari was walking up on him because Kari is part of security. He was in there like, chill, bro, chill, bro, chill, bro. Go ahead. These my people. He telling him this. Y'all hear this all in the fucking video, y'all. I know y'all hearing this shit because I watched this shit so many motherfucking times because it was just like a dream to me. This shit was a dream. This shit was like a fucking, not a fucking dream. This shit was a fucking nightmare, nigga. My cousin hit the ground, nigga. My cousin hold her neck like, this nigga good me. She like on the car. She like, good me. My cousin on the car like, I'm about to die. We like, no. She leaned forward. When she leaned forward, she like, Corey grabbed her, put her on the ground. He put her on the ground. As he put her on the ground and shit like that, I'm like, what the fuck? We all rush over there. We not even giving a fuck where that nigga went after that. Nobody knew where the fuck he went because it's like, damn, she on the ground out here now. Whole time, Corey in the back already passing. He's already laid out. He collapsed in the back. So it's shit going on in the back and the front. Nobody know of. Nobody know of. Nobody know of. If you was in the back, you seen the back situation. If you was in the situation where Corey collapsed, if you was in the front, you seen the situation where TT died and where Corey got stabbed. This what I'm saying to y'all. Motherfuckers don't know. And I'll put this like this. Every bitch that posted that shit on that posted that motherfucking video on my motherfucking cousin, y'all bitches ain't have enough time to get on motherfucking Instagram because that shit happened so motherfucking fast. It was from us walking from the motherfucking back to the motherfucking front. Nigga, that shit happened so motherfucking fast that it wasn't no time for nobody to be, oh, let me go on Instagram and record this real quick. It was a motherfucker swiping over and recording that shit on their motherfucking phone. And when for a motherfucker to record that shit and y'all seen that was a motherfucking homicide murder right there, y'all shouldn't have posted that shit, nigga. I want smoke behind all that shit. Everybody gotta see me. No faking. No faking. No faking. Bitch, I brought my cousin back to life out there. My cousin was on the ground alive for 5 minutes, nigga. I brought my cousin back to life after that, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna ever feel like I feel, nigga. I lost my favorite motherfucking cousin next to me, nigga. My blood. Her blood all over me, nigga. My nigga going, I went home, washed up. My nigga examined me like, is you bleeding anywhere? I'm like, no. He's like, it's so much blood coming off you. It's so much blood coming off you. I said, this all TT blood. My cousin lost that much motherfucking blood that night. And as we getting in the car with the mother, as I'm done, I cut my cousin alive 15, 20 minutes before the motherfucking ambulance came. When wasn't my cousin alive when the ambulance came? Was she alive, India? Say something, bitch. They can't hear you.
Yes, bitch. Yes.
She was alive. But it's like when the ambulance came, she couldn't fight it no more. My cousin lost her life again. They called a low pulse on her, and that's how they was able to put her on a stretcher and make her leave. I got right in the car when my cousin was getting on the stretcher. I got in my car and I followed behind them. I was right behind the ambulance. The police was like, "Move." I said, "Fuck you. I'm going first, nigga. Fuck you." He like move. I will make you move. I'm on the phone with my baby daddy. My baby daddy like just move, just move. He gonna take you to jail. Just move. I moved back. I moved back into the driveway. As I'm moving back into the driveway, I took off right after them. As we get on the freeway, we slide around the little bendy part. As we going around the bendy part, as we spinning around the bendy part, the bend part, as we spinning around the bend, they turn off the lights. I'm on the phone with my mama. I'm like, Mom, my cousin gone. My cousin's gone. I just bust out crying. I'm swerving on the freeway, all type of shit. I'm crying on the freeway. Mom like, pull over, pull over, pull over. You gonna crash, you gonna crash. Pull over, pull over. I had to get off the freeway and pull over at the gas station. I'm breaking down, crying. When nobody right there with me. Ain't nobody followed me to the hospital. I sat there and watched my motherfucking cousin die. I know how I feel. I
Hmm.
know how I feel. One more step is closer, nigga. That could have been me. That could have been me. Y'all don't know that this nigga was already on a killer spree because my cousin having fun with her cousin. Ain't that fucked up? You kill somebody because they having fun with their cousins. And then my thing is y'all left out the backyard and came back to the motherfucking backyard. Y'all came back in front of the motherfucking house. So guess what that means? Y'all planned that shit, nigga. That's how I feel about it. You already stabbed this. You already stabbed this. Once you stabbed that one person, you was supposed to beg out the fuck on. You was supposed to beg out the fuck on. They been told you to get the fuck on. You went to stab 3 more other people. And y'all telling me he was protecting his mama? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. He wasn't protecting that lady.
I'll ask y'all again. For those, because many of us feel as though he was definitely did wrong. For those that felt as though he was just protecting his mother, after hearing the cousin of one of the victims, do you still feel the same way? He wasn't protecting his mom.
He wasn't protecting that lady. And that lady was hanging through the whole motherfucking party. We dancing, partying. She frowned up. Frowned up. State places hug. Ugly as hell. Walking through that bitch. Oh, just sitting there. Frowned up. Y'all telling me she that type of shit be that. Y'all dumb as hell. Y'all dumb as hell. Y'all believe anything y'all motherfucking hear on this motherfucking internet. And I ain't gonna cap. I used to be the type of person where shit'll go on and I'd be like, oh, they was wrong tell for that. Or I feel like I gave my opinion on it or some shit like that. And I feel how everybody was feeling. But everybody was recording the fight. But what I'm telling everybody was that wasn't a live they was on. You feel me? Yeah, I can understand if y'all was on live and that shit happened like that. Y'all wasn't on no motherfucking live. Y'all pulled out y'all phones and recorded that shit. Y'all wasn't on no lives. And I could see if you was on live and a murder happened. You get what I'm saying? But y'all recorded it and y'all see the murder happen and y'all posted that shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. I think that shit cool. I get my lick back every time. I ain't never not got my lick back, bitch. On my life. Read these comments. He was on bullshit being way over aggressive. Yes. Ever since we got to the party, he kept on skirting everybody. Everybody was like, chill, chill, chill. Who's that long ass paragraph? Who's that? Right there. Nisha Jones. She said, OMG, this shit, bro. Somebody should have been called the police or the ambulance instead of recording that shit. That's what I'm saying. When it happened,
when y'all saw blood, how y'all still recording? Y'all see blood and y'all still recording. Make it make sense. Y'all dumb as
Somebody
fuck.
had the nerve to say, when I sat there and I finally see my cousin right there on the ground, somebody had the nerve to say, bitch, what you crying and jumping over the floor?
Then they tell me, I swear they making their own narrative.
We already called the police. That's what y'all don't know.
They tell me they making their own narrative that that baby was murdered. They talking bullshit.
Huh?
They basically said people making their own stories about what's happening and they don't know what the fuck.
Oh, I'm thinking they talking about us.
No.
Yeah. Everybody was making up their own fucking story. And that ain't what happened.
He already had interior.
And my thing is, I
can't see.
My baby daddy met through a friend, and they was and the nigga was on FaceTime with them, was telling them like, yeah, I got much drink on me. Yeah, I got much drink on me. Remind y'all, ever since they got to the party, that nigga was drunk. So nigga, it's like he was planning, type shit.
Let me read this comment because I got somebody that disagrees. This comment, Vaughn from the zone says, they all was in the wrong for fighting that lady in the first place. And nobody wasn't trying to break it up for real. They was very childish about the situation. Granted, liquor was involved, but things escalated. This is what I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. The mom put herself in that predicament. The mom is way older than these party goers. So the mom knows this. It ain't the mom should have known this. The mom knows this. These young folks at this pool party, these young folks get to drinking. These young folks get to popping some pills. These young folks get to puffing. These young folks is not going to be able to handle their liquor. These young folks is going to get to tripping. I'm not putting myself in this predicament. So that's where, to me, that's where it went wrong at. It went wrong way before it went wrong. Mom Dukes shouldn't have never been at that pool party. And according to the cousin, Mom Dukes was mean mugging. Mom Dukes was hating on the young broads. We see this all the time. Older women hate on younger women because the older women don't got it no more. Mom Dukes didn't have it no more. Mom Dukes put herself in that predicament. She shouldn't have never been there. And when they got the bumping on her, fighting on her, all of the above, Mom Dukes should have got up out of there. Mom Dukes don't got a point to prove. As elders, as older people, we had our time in the sun. We don't got no point to prove to these young folks. Get up out of there. Get away from them. Take the L. Let some shit slide. Because now, look what then happened. The mom then got her son in a messed up predicament. And if the mom ain't careful, the mom might be charged as well. Good morning, Tam. Good morning, Virtuous. But the lady hit them first. Exactly, Jasmine. I think everyone was wrong. As a community, we just have to do better. Now, I will take that, Chrissy. I will take that. And just like I'm getting on the mom, her being older, her being should have been seasoned, her should have knew right from wrong, the young folks. I will say this to the young folks. Even if an elder is disrespecting y'all, just like I'm saying to the elders to let it slide and the elders to walk away, as young folks, y'all need to do the same thing. Y'all need to know how to de-escalate a situation also. So I'm not going to just put it all on Mom Dukes and the son. However, the majority of the blame, it goes to Mom Dukes and that son. In my opinion, that lady was wrong for being there. And if she instigated the fight, she got what she asked for. That's where I'm at, Natty. Yes, she did. That's where I'm at. I don't care how old someone is. If you hit me and attacking me, it's up. And see, as a young person, I don't care how old you is. You put your hands on me, it's on. So I can't tell younger people if an older person slapped the shit out of them, I can't tell them let that slide. Nah. Now, if an older person bump into you as a young person, all right. But if an older person slap the shit out you, whip that old ass. I see you, Blue Devil G. I'm 42 and I don't attend any young people event. And that's where I'm at with it, Chrissy. Mom Duke should have, son, look, I ain't going in there. It went wrong when she got in the car to go with her son. I'm just saying. Facts. Right, Shank? Exactly. That's why the grown and sexy events were created. Y'all know them grown and sexy events. That's why they were created. And that's where mom should have been at. That pool party was ratchet. No disrespect to the family. But that pool party wasn't nothing grown and sexy about that pool party. They were out there having fun. That's family. They family. So they got a right to act how they want to act. They family. Come on now. I see you, Karma. Well, the mama should have just stayed home. And to me, that's the moral of the story. Mom Duke should have just stayed home. Two lives gone now. It's sad when we attack each other. Isn't it bad enough we go through with the popo unaliving us? Just sad and heartbreaking. I just don't get why the mom, being older, shouldn't been there. That's facts, Shari. You couldn't have put it no better than that. That's facts. I see you, the life of mines. Slap me, I'm folding you up in that same wheelchair you rode in on. You feel me, Capricorn? So you can't tell a young person after getting the shit slapped out of them, walk away. Hell no. And Shank, I'm speaking as a 70-year-old great-grandmother. Appreciate you, Natty. Fact, Shank, we got to pick our fights. We got to want to live for another day. Where was this? Detroit. East side of Detroit, Michigan. They all was wrong, period. They got a spot in ATL called Grown Folks. I'm in my 30s and I had a time. I know you did. Them grown folks, them grown and sexy events is what's popping. Pick and choose your battles. Jails and graveyards are full of tough guys. That's facts. That's facts. Me personally, I don't party, but if I did, it wouldn't be with the youngins. Just saying. My son is in a van. I've toured with them. I go to their games. Everyone knows me, my mama. The very few times things pop up, the kids were like, your mama and I stepped out. I stayed out of it. That's facts. When alcohol is involved, then things will happen with immature young people. Facts. I agree, Shank. I agree with you, Shank. We done had our heyday. Time to sit down somewhere and let these youngsters have it. I do not party with my 26-year-old daughter. I had my day. I ain't got a point to prove. I tell people off the rip, I'm scary, I'm corny, I'm lame, I don't want no trouble, I'm scared to go to jail. I tell the whole world. That keeps me out the way. I don't got no point to prove to nobody. Now, if you come at me, then come on. I got to defend myself. But proving a point at my age, I'm 53 years old. I ain't got no point to prove to nobody but myself. And that's staying out the way. There was another pool party in another city outside of Detroit, I believe the same week, where a young man was unalived as well. Too many not valuing life. That's sad. If an old woman touches me, I'm going to walk away because back in the day, there's no way we would put hands on an old person. That's facts. Like I said, people, places, and things. Capricorn 2024, you in the ATL. People cannot enjoy life anymore. And that's what it's all about, y'all. We got to enjoy life. Because you in one day and you out the next. No, I'm in New York City, but I got family in ATL. Oh, I was going to say we need to hang out. Salute, Sean. All right, we're going to finish up a little bit more of the cousins' details on what took place, and then we're going to get out of here. I will be going live later on about the death of Atlanta rapper T Hood. The prime suspect is Rashida and Kurt's son. I'll be doing that live a little later. I'm not exactly sure what time. I might do it at 12:30. I'm not sure, but let's jump back into this, and we're going to get out of here.
Shit, we got there early.
We got there. We did. We got there at 5.
Oh, the bitch started at.
Well, I guess we won't be finishing up. Let me see.
Oh, I'm thinking they talking about us.
No.
Oh. Yeah. Everybody was making up their own fucking stuff. And that ain't what happened.
He already had interior
And
intentions.
my thing is,
I can't see.
my baby daddy found him through a friend, and they was all on, and the nigga was on FaceTime with them, was telling them like, yeah, I got my shrink on me. Yeah, I got my shrink on me. Remind y'all, ever since they got to the party, that nigga was drunk. So it's like he was planning, like it's like he was planning type
We
shit.
got there. Shit, we got there early.
We got there. We did. We got there at 5.
Oh, the bitch started at 4.
Yeah, we got there like at 5.
Angela was supposed to start at 2, but she said she started at 4.
Yeah, we had got there.
There at 5.
Come on.
Sure.
Okay.
Go all the way down.
Yeah, go all the way down.
He already had interior because why would he even bring somebody like that to the party? Fuck, bring somebody like that to the party. Why would he come?
Yeah, I don't know why it's acting up on us, y'all. Let me see. Let me fast forward.
And he almost like
when
when he fucked up Marquita leg, he almost fucked up my leg too because he was trying to push both of us in the motherfucking pool. And for him to be jealous and he was doing some sneaky ass shit through the whole party was weird to me. That nigga was on some sneaky ass shit. He was spraying bitches with the water guns and they pussy and they ass and all that little shit. My bad. My bad, my mind.
No, they talking about some right. They was still recording this man that was in the video was saying we live in Detroit on the next episode. Like they basically said they was still recording all that shit else episode. This Detroit, like somebody not fucking dying.
Right. Like it's funny. That shit, bro. That shit wasn't funny out there. Wasn't none of that shit funny. Not even a fight because after we all family here. We had a good ass time. You telling me
Everything was all good.
You my cousin boyfriend and you sitting up here and this whole ass shit. After you know him, these are her cousins. You know these are her cousins.
He know that.
He know we on the phone with Angela all the motherfucking time.
His girl was our cousin. Who party it is? She had that party every year.
No, why they talking about that was his family party?
No, it wasn't. He just got put on the flyer. He just got put on the flyer. What was that?
That was Angela party.
What was that?
Angela and Cardi
party or her annual party or something like
that?
That's Angela and Cardi party.
That don't even make sense.
That was Angela and Cardi party.
It was like her 7th or her 8th annual party or something like that. My cousin had them bitches every year. I can show you every year she had them.
I'm keeping this live
every year.
I'm keeping this live up because this is her story, and
that was our family. Fuck.
And this is her story, and she was not wrong. If a bitch come up to you and her nigga, a nigga hit you, and his mama come up to you and they pull your motherfucking hair, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna defend yourself, ain't you?
A nigga stab your uncle. What are you gonna do?
And we're gonna stop it at that. I'm gonna take some comments and then we're gonna get up out of here. Okay, let me grab this. Yeah, spitting on someone is one of the highest forms of disrespect. We all need to do better. No need for violence. 60, we've gone back to Heaven House gatherings, to spa, dominoes, music on the record player, having a good time, some market, hang with us just to avoid trouble in the streets. Facts. Spitting on someone is assault, natty, and yes, that's grounds for a whooping. They up drinking now. Sean, yes, not me. Did she say Marquita? I didn't hear say Marquita. Nene, but she might have. Did anybody hear her say Marquita? Kensha says, I just don't feel he went there to hurt nobody. When you go into a pool party, people going to be throwing people in the pool and had water guns. I think the lady got hurt in pool and he got in defense. But why had a blicky? Why had a shank on him? You know, why had that shank on him? Why have the weapon on him? I mean, he ain't in the penitentiary. He ain't in the county jail. He ain't in central bookings. So why you got that with you? And then, like she said, he had already hit somebody up, left, came back. Nene, don't start. I personally know about 10 to 15 different Marquitas in Detroit with different spellings. Is she drinking strawberry soda, red Kool-Aid, Suburb juice? I don't know what she's sipping on, Freshie. I don't know. Okay, just a thought. Jail mentality. Like he locked up. Nigga, you home. Enjoy yourself. Relax. Have some fun. Get some kitty cat. Yes, she said something about her leg. He didn't care about the girl getting hurt in pool and everyone yelling. It's how they presented it to him. Then the lady start flipping tables over and the mother maybe thinks because of the pool situation. Shank, first of all, she didn't have no business going to nobody party she didn't know. And I stand on that, Vanessa. Mom Dukes had no business there. They drunk and nobody don't know how to walk away and act their age. And that's where the mom being the elder, the mom being a seasoned vet, the mom should have said, you know what? Y'all got that. Y'all can have it. I'm gone. Son, let's go. We got to get up out of here. That's when that should have kicked in. It's time to retreat. It's time to bounce. You already hit somebody up. This is what the young lady said. He had already hit somebody up. He already stretched somebody up. He left. But then he comes back. And when he comes back, that's when he just get the banging. After a certain age, leave the youth alone. Get out the way. Y'all, we all been there. We all been young. Y'all know how we was moving when we was young. We respected our elders, but our elders, they would get out of our way. No elders. My mother wasn't at no party with me. May my mother's soul rest in peace. My mother wasn't going to no party with me. My mother, why would my mother be around me and my friends? And she know my friends. And she know me. Ain't happening. Mom Dukes know her son is a loose cannon. He already tried to unalive a female. So Mom Dukes already know her son is a loose cannon. And at any given moment, her son going to pop off. Exactly, Shank. If anything, the mom should have been trying to get him away after he did what he did. I started leaving youngins alone while I still on youngin-ish. That mom should have took herself and her funky ass son home or anywhere but there. That's facts. That's facts. Institutionalized, James. And this is what happens to folks that is institutionalized. But this time around, he gonna be down for a long time. He gonna be down for a long time. And he can carry his shank with him all day long, all night long. But I bet in there, he'll try his best to de-escalate an event from happening in the penitentiary. See, you can't be a solid man. You can't be a G in acting and moving the way that this coward acted. That's not a solid, that's not a real one. And I hope don't nobody glorify this coward. He's a sucker. He's weak. Because a real one wouldn't have definitely used the blade. A real one would have caught the fade with another man. A real one wouldn't have definitely sucker punched a female. A real one wouldn't have definitely not hit up a female. Real ones don't do that. So please don't glorify this coward. That return act was premeditated. Never partying with my parents. Never did it with my boys. I'm 60 and I don't like to interact with the young generation at events, bars, or any atmosphere where they're congregating. I'm turning on my heels and leaving. Facts. I'm 53. I'm up out of there. No. My son, but that, no. I'm not going. I'm not entertaining it. Facts. Once you leave and come back, it's premeditated. Facts. How do she, I guess, know the man was stabbed if he didn't even know he was stabbed? She was there. She was there. This is the family member. This is the cousin of the young lady that was unalive. She was right there. When I end this demonstration, just backtrack and watch the whole video. She was right there. She saw it all. I don't do the young people either. Rhonda, I'm 41 and dead serious. Our family events are usually 2 or 3 different crowds that kind of mingle, but not really. There will never be intergenerational conflict of interest. I learn from the young and they learn and respect me, period. Facts. Salute, Londa. Salute. Y'all forgive all of my misspellings, my words. I used to talk to text due to my autoimmune disease affecting my vision. And I know all about the autoimmune. I'm dealing with lupus myself. Let me take this last comment and then I'm going to give my final thought, y'all. Knew he was a you know what ninja when he sucker punched the girl. But the man stood in the face. You ain't want to square up. There it is right there. If you a real one, you going to square up with the man. The female, look, shorty, go ahead about your business. Go on now. Go on. A G, a solid, a real one. Look, shorty, go ahead about your business. Look, somebody get this funky ass bitch right here. Get on away from me. He might call her the B word and all that. He going to square up with the dude. Not going to lie. Knives no bigger than your hand is legal. This is Detroit. I have a pocket knife, a box cutter, and my car door, and I have my CCW. Don't start nothing with anyone and stay to myself. I hear you, Detroit finest. She found out later when he realized he was gutted when he let them know. Listen, and this is a message to the elders. This is a message to us elders. Salute, Alicia. We have to respect the young generation. We have to respect them. The first way of respecting them, stay out of their way. Don't show up at none of their events. We don't got no business being at their events. We don't. Send somebody else. Don't you go to no young person's event. Why? It's their event. It's their event. Don't you go there, because you know the first thing your funky old ass gonna do. Your funky old ass gonna be talking about what it was like in your days. Your funky old ass gonna start judging them youngins and talking ish about them. Like you was any better when your funky old ass was their age. You wasn't no better than they were. Let them youngins have their fun. You got to. I got to. We all got to respect them young people. They are people just like we are people. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us old heads, we are so set in our ways. We think we got the answer to everything. We think we got the answer to everybody's problems, but can't solve our own funky ass problems. As a mother, don't send your son on no dummy mission. Don't have your son out here crashing out behind your funky ass. Take your funky ass somewhere, sit the hell down, go take a bath, get some vinegar and douche, get the cobwebs out of your kitty cat, your funky asshole. Tighten your shit up. We as old people think we are so perfect when it comes to the young generation. We ain't no better. We ain't no better. If we was any better than they are, then our communities wouldn't be in the conditions that our communities are in. Yes or no? If we are so much better than them youngins, why our community is in the condition that is in? It ain't their fault. What was we doing in the 80s and in the 90s? I'm going to tell y'all what we was doing in the 80s and the 90s. We was selling crack. We was selling dope. We was robbing stores. We was kicking in houses. We was gang banging. I ain't forgot about y'all funky ass hoes. That's what the fellas was doing. We was running around messing up the community with all that bullshit. Now, what was the funky ass hoes doing? Y'all funky ass hoes. Y'all remember Freaknik. Don't act like y'all don't remember Freaknik. Y'all funky ass hoes was giving up more coochie and sucking more dick than a faggy in the penitentiary. I'll leave y'all as I came in peace. And I'll say it again. As elders, leave these young folks alone. Salute everybody. I'll see y'all later on. I'll leave the chat running and you all can hang around. Salute everybody.
The piranhas eat the beats.
Big Lou, Shane Rock, 8 niggas, where the work at? I got some bad bitches bout they bread, they be twerking. Get a boosty boo in the boot, brain it working. Got the money, lotion up my palms, like it's some jerky. Yeah, I hit that 2-step, time 2, I'm about money. She say that pussy good and sweet, bet it tastes like honey. Yeah, I be chasing for them dollars, I be looking for them stacks. Bet lil' mama gon' holler when I hit it from the back. Yeah, doggy style of ass, got her screaming out, man. They already know it's mob, ain't no need to explain. Got it tatted on my nigga, can't go against the grain. Fuck what they talking, it's $1 million thing.
Got $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
See my fuck game is straight, yeah, I lay down long. It's just scratching, banging on my chest like I'm Cat Kong. A very freaky girl, not the type to take the mama. Had a crushing pill, smoking weed, licking gamba. Not the cutest nigga, but my pimp game strong. Nigga no Viagra, but my dick stay hard. Up and down chick, cause she help me put in work. Catch your ass slipping while you flirting with her skirt. See, I live life the G-way, get in on the freeway. She look good, but pimpin' ain't easy. If she ain't nasty, since she can't please me, I like seductive type. Touch me, tease
Got $1
me.
million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
It's $1 million affair, the jewels be gleaming. When I walk in, them pretty hoes be scheming, trying to figure a way that they could give me a threesome. By the end of the night, them sucker niggas be beaming, but I'm on my shit, the 4/5 on hit, just in case them niggas right there wanna trip. I knocked a set for his chick a few years ago, put her up on some gang, showed her how to get dough. I got $1 million THANG in the club with a BADDIE. She said she loves me in that movie OG like me, and all them hoes from her hood wanna see about me.
Got $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up.
Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.